Hello, everybody. Brad Pointer here with another reaction to a Rush song that we haven't heard this version of before. Well, I haven't heard this version of before. You may have, but I haven't. So that's why we're listening to it. Hello. This is Animate. The first and arguably best song from the Counterparts album. When my guitarist and I, this came out when we were already a band, and we went and bought this cassette, and we went and put it, got home, we waited till we could hear it on the good stereo. You know, we didn't put it in the car speakers. We listened to something else on the way home, and then we got home and we put it on the good stereo. Because, you know, back in those days, if you had something, you guys listening to the music on the phone through the speaker, I don't know how you guys do it. I don't know. I can't deal with that lo-fi-ness, that little tiny speaker. But, you know, anyway, we got back, put this on, this track came on, and I was just sitting there like, and my guitar player turns to me and he says, "That doesn't sound that hard." I said, "You're a lunatic." Or I should have. I don't remember what I said. But it was something to the effect of, the notes may not be hard. The sustained doodle 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 doodle, the doodle doodles sustained throughout the entire song, that is monumental. That is top tier. That's like running a marathon with on your fingers. He just didn't get it. But that's okay. He got a lot of other stuff, so it's all right. Anyway, let's listen to this, and I'll stop going down memory lane and getting mad at my roommate and guitarist. Man, they're doing this about, I don't know, 5-10 beats a minute slower than the album version. In this live version, it's you know, still a goer, you know, but it's a little tamer. You know, it feels a little tamer. But that's like, you just said, okay, we're doing the marathon uphill instead, because that just lengthens that song, and you're still just, I mean, you're slower doodle doodles, that you're still doodle doodling, and those fingers don't stop. They just go a little slower at a little different pace. Wow, man, love it. Before the break, man, that tempo change to me has kind of taken some of the teeth out of it, you know, because this is a hard driving rock boogie song. When this came out, I was like, whoa, you know, Rush has been listening to some really awesome, you know, new bands, 1992 or 3 or whenever this was, you know, yeah, they were just down there, you know, picking up on that musical vibe. And this, man, it seems like it's mellower, you know. I still like it. I'm not saying I don't like this version of the song. Don't put the words in the mouth. It just doesn't, it's not bitey like that one was, because that was more, you know, yeah, go get 'em metal kind of thing, and this is, you know, a little bit tamer. So let's listen to the tame version of Animate. But yeah, Animate, man. Yeah, 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 yeah. We like some Animate. Now, not gonna lie, it did take some of the power out of that song by slowing it down a little bit. You know, and maybe it's an illusion. Maybe there's something else that's making me think that, but I think that it's slowed a little bit. I mean, you guys get you a beat per meter thingy, and because I'm not going to worry about it that much, honestly. This is my feeling. This is what I'm. This is what I'm doing. Telling you how it made the feelings and my my take on these particular things. But I may be wrong. I've been wrong many, many times in the past. And, it's been documented. There are, there are entire reports written on, this is where Brad was wrong. So, it's okay. It's not gonna hurt my feelings if you say, hey Brad, I think that's we put a click track to it and they're both at the exact same tempo, then I won't refute you, but I will say, well, it didn't feel that way. So anyway, yeah, but still a great song. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's literally boomery, in the lyrical content, with some of the male roles and all those kind of things. Yeah, I mean, their definition of boomers. Those three were born at the time. I mean, Geddy was born to Holocaust survivors after World War II, and the baby boomers, the baby boom was when the soldiers got back from World War II. All of a sudden, 9 months later, who'd have thunk it? There's a babies being born left, right, and sideways. Them boys, and they put a lot out there in the world. And when they got home, they just continued the trend. But anyway, some of the lyrics, about the male role, and I think it could be applied to anyone who takes up that mantle. About how I mean, but it is to me as a young man, it was important to hear some of these things, cis and all that good stuff. But it was, and it was, I didn't agree with some of it at the time. That gently dominate. No, there's no domination needed. You just provide guidance where you can, and take it when you need it. And that's just like it is with anything. But some of those things, where the messages to young women on how to how to keep their man from being an asshole. I mean, there's some of that. There's some of that, and this, it could apply to all humanity, but some of it is definitely on the care and feeding of the male ego. So, like I say, it's super boomery. That's okay. It happens. And that doesn't invalidate a lot of it, just because it's, problematic because of the wording doesn't mean that there's not something that you can pick from it. There's still a lesson in there for you guys, all of you. If you listen and take heed. thank you guys for listening to me be whatever I am. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.